Facts don't care about your feelings. The only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. If you can't sell your cereal to a child without your cereal turning into a block of mush, you probably shouldn't be selling your cereal to a child. Happiness is overrated. We are not put on this earth to be happy. We are put on this earth to do. You can't run a family like a business. It doesn't work that way. Crying is not a way to win arguments. I don't think there's anything immoral about hitting a protester who is attempting to shut down free speech. There are basic biological truths. The idea that sex is malleable is not true. Freedom of speech and freedom of religion are not equivalent. Freedom of religion is more important. The idea that you are being discriminated against unless I see the world exactly the way you see the world is absurd. Science doesn't care about your gender identity. If I can't explain it to a 5-year-old, I don't fully understand it myself. I think that if you're somebody who believes that you should treat people well, particularly those who disagree with you, that makes you a conservative. You know, in Jewish tradition, there's a concept called tikkun olam, which means repairing the world, and that's what conservatism does. The first step to achievement is to get out of your own way. The idea of family is a really great idea. The idea that men can take care of children and work is also a really great idea. The scientific reality is that boys and girls are different. There are differences between boys and girls in everything from their interests to their career choices to their willingness to take risks to their desire for status. If you're 30 years old and you're not interested in starting a family, you have a problem. Cultural Judaism is not enough to ensure Jewish continuity throughout the generations. You need the real thing. Life is a series of trade-offs. You have to choose what to prioritize. If you're failing in your job and you're not making enough money, you have to figure out why and fix it. If you're not doing that, that's your fault. The only time I care about what you do in the bedroom is if you're having sex with me. Laws are not going to stop insane people from doing insane things. You can't pick and choose your truth. Being in a majority doesn't mean you're right. If you don't feel guilty for the bad things you've done, you haven't grown as a person. You have to take responsibility for your own life. Nobody is going to give it to you. Life is not a series of compromises. It's a series of decisions. Facts matter more than your feelings. If you're truly open-minded, you'll be willing to listen to the other side and even admit when they're right.